Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Delinquents. Live again on Tuesday, actually. A little bit odd for us. Trying something a little bit different this time, as you can probably see. It's just me by myself today, Fyre. Babs is in the background playing with Burb. You'll probably see her in the background on my camera if you pay attention hard enough. But it's just me today, and we're going to do something that is actually kind of a big deal to me. It's been around for a very long time. It's a game called Rimworld. I have a lot of hours in this game. Rimworld, for those that have never played it, is a colony simulator, like a space colony simulator, sort of. But it's done on what is referred to as a rim world, or a world that is really far on the outside of civilization. So it's kind of got like a technological, steampunky kind of feel to it. Very in-depth, rather difficult game, known to be rather difficult. I have over 100 hours in the game, though, so I'm pretty dang good at it. For those that are aware of what Rimworld is, we're also playing with quite a few mods. I'll actually pull up the mod list real quick just so that people can kind of get a glimpse of it here. Mostly this is just like quality of life stuff. You'll notice that I have some over here that are turned off. But most of this is just quality of life stuff. There are a few things that do change the balance of the game, but not very much. For the most part, it's just quality of life stuff. If you've never played this game before, you probably won't even notice that this is a modded playthrough. Anyways, we're going to kind of jump right into it. I have not played this game in a little over a year now, so last time that I played the Royalty DLC, which is down here on the left, was fairly new. And I do have that, but I do not have the Ideology or Biotech. So the most recent one that I have is Royalty. I looked at the Ideology and Biotech, didn't really interest me too much, especially for having come back to this game for about a year of being away, as stated. So we're going to go right on ahead and jump into a new colony. So when we go into a new colony, the first thing that we have to do is we have to choose our scenario. The scenario kind of determines how the game is going to go from the beginning. Crash Landed is your default. You start with 3 people, a little bit of stuff. Typically, I think there's a random pet, isn't there? Yeah, random pet. It could be just about anything. Hi, Samuel. Hello. Babs says hello. And so do the dogs, apparently. But you do start off with some basic stuff to get you started, and we will be able to choose somewhat our pawns when we get started. Another option is Lost Tribe. The only difference really is that you start with 5 people instead of 3. You don't start with a pet, and you're a tribe. This has a major effect on research, and you are very slow to gain research in the game when you're tribal. We will not be doing this. It is considered a difficult start. The Rich Explorer, this is where you're basically one person. I think you have a pet, don't you? Yeah, you have a random pet, but you have like some really good equipment that start with, and a lot of money. This is actually listed as a difficult game scenario. However, for a more experienced player, you would actually, this is not difficult at all. This is actually really easy. Namely because the big thing that's supposed to be the limitation of this is that you only start with one person. However, it's very easy to get pawns, especially early game, because you're going to be dealing with a lot of tribes that come and attack you. They're very easy to capture. And then the hardest one is Naked Brutality, and it is exactly what you would think. It is one person, start with nothing, you're completely naked, that's it. Like, that's the whole shebang. We are going to be doing the default with just starting with 3 people. And we're going to continue on from there. So the next option that we're going to have to choose here is our AI Storyteller. This determines how the AI is going to act in the game and what kind of events are going to happen. There are 3, again, here. You have Cassandra Classic, you have Phoebe Chillax, and then you have Randy Random. Cassandra Classic is considered the quote-unquote classic way to play the game. She slowly builds up in challenge as you go, and she kind of has like some gaps in between when she'll have events occur. But then there's Phoebe Chillax, who is pretty much the exact same, but there's a lot of time between said events. But she kind of does the same thing as Phoebe, or as Cassandra, where she builds up slowly in difficulty as you go. And then there's Randy Random, who is, again, exactly like he sounds. He builds up, to be fair, he builds up in difficulty as he goes. However, he's completely random in what he does. It is possible for Randy Random to throw things at you that are impossible to overcome. That being said, despite the fact that some like might think that Randy Random is the most difficult and that like Phoebe Chillax would be the easiest, it's actually the opposite. Randy Random is the go-to for most players simply because it's more of an organic feel. And there's a saying in the community for Rimworld when you're talking about Randy Random and Cassandra Classic, and it's that Randy will kill you on accident, Cassandra will kill you on purpose. Cassandra has a really bad habit of, especially like towards the mid game, sending absolutely massive groups of individuals against you that are completely insurmountable. And for that reason, we will be playing on Randy Random, actually. There are a bunch of different difficulty settings here. I'm not going to go through all of them. Suffice to say that it goes from peaceful all the way to losing is fun. Losing is fun being the hardest difficulty. Because I haven't played this in a year, and because I'm kind of using this stream as a way to teach myself to talk more during streams and to interact a little bit more, I'm actually not going to go on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to go Blood and Dust. I'm going to go one down from the hardest difficulty. And then there's Reload Anytime in mode and Commitment mode. Commitment mode is basically like a hardcore mode where you lose your save if you die. You can't just go back to a previous save. Because I'm playing with mods, and I recommend this for anybody who plays this game, if you play with mods and you really don't want to lose your saves, Reload Anytime mode is the only way to go, because mods can cause problems, as everybody's probably aware. So that's going to be our storyteller, and then we have to generate a world. So if you want to play on the same world that I'm playing, you would use this seed up here in this game to go forward, and you would have the exact same world as me. But we're actually going to change this seed away from the default. Babs, give me a random word. How do you spell it? Okay, she said shaboopy. It sounded like she said shapoopy, like from, there was a music. Look, who's yeah, that. Anyways, so if you want to use the same world that I'm playing on, if you decide to play in this game, that would be what you put in the seed. We're gonna leave all the settings the same because they're good. You'll notice that it is not using my uninstalled mods here, but the mod list that I gave you before would still be in here. And this is the entirety of the world. So we have to select a site we're going to be kind of crash landing on. And we're going to do that by kind of looking around on this screen and trying to find a location that kind of fits our needs. I must apologize. We will probably be very slow going into this because preparing carefully is very important for these kind of games. So all of these icons indicate things. So if you hover over them and click on them, you'll see that this is a white expanse down here in the bottom left. I'm blocking it. Hold on. Crap. I need to move my 1 second. I didn't realize that I was going to be blocking it. This might make my screen look a little weird. I apologize for that. Yep, it just made the whole thing go away. Okay, cool. Give me just a second. We'll move up to top right because I don't think that there's anything there that matters for this game. Okay, so down here in the bottom left, you'll see that this little tribal looking thing that I selected is the White Expanse, and it is a faction of the tribe of Lord have mercy, Loratrain, I guess, and they are hostile. So like if we click over on this one right here, that is Nyolo, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that marker. But it is the faction of the Survexa pack. Goose! It's a goose. I am going to be naming pawns after, we're going to start with the delinquent crew, actually, first and foremost. We may not name them right away. I might wait for character traits to appear that remind me of certain people. But after that, I might pull in subscribers, followers, that kind of stuff. But anyways, this is the Survexa pack, and they're neutral, as you can see there. This one right here is the Green Empire. They're also neutral. This is part of the nobility thing. And then these are bandits, these skull tokens right here. So this is the Fearful Brigands at Dog Pit. They are very hostile to us. You'll also see like some of the tribes will have like these. These are just like bigger tribes, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly what they go off of. But you'll also see these right here. These are more civilized individuals, more civilized groups. This is the Federation of Raylor. But there's a bunch of them, as you can see. Then you also have like general terrain ideas. You know, obviously you have the frozen north tundra up here. You have badlands, deserts, plains, forests, and marsh. You know, that kind of stuff. And if we zoom in even more, hello Bella. If we zoom in even more, you'll notice these little markers on the map. The darker ones are impassable. We just cannot get through them. They are just blocks, walls. Can't do anything with them. The lighter ones are mountainous, and then you'll also see some smaller ones, which are hills, small hills, large hills. You'll see that this is like arid shrubland. This is temperate forest. So we have to be very careful about where we go. Obviously, you can see the rivers here, but you can also see roads. Roads are important if you decide to do any kind of traveling between any kind of areas, which we will probably have to do. And it's also important for trading. If you're along a road, you're more likely to be traded with, but you're also more likely to be attacked by certain groups. That being said, we do want to try to find something rather specific. Whenever we select an area where we can crash our people, you're going to see a bunch of information come up here. Most of this doesn't matter, but I'm going to point out some things that do matter to us. First off, we want either mountains or large hills. We don't want anything less than that. If we just go out here, we're going to have almost nothing to mine from, and it's going to be very limited on stone and resources that we can get, which are very important. Secondly, this stone types. We absolutely need marble and or granite. If you can get both, that's ideal. Another thing is these temperatures. We just want to make sure that they're not crazy. We don't want to get down like really low. Like if we go up north, you can probably see that these get really, really cold, negative 35 degrees Celsius. And if we go like to the south here, it can get really, really hot. So we kind of want to go somewhere towards the middle. The growing period is affected by those times as well. Not as important, but really we need to be careful about like making sure that we have some room to grow crops, because otherwise we're going to starve to death very quickly. Forageability of berries, it's nice for the early game, but really it doesn't matter. Animals can graze is important. We need to make sure that animals can graze if we plan on doing anything with animals. And then down here in special features, we always want to pay attention to that. We actually want to avoid places that have caves because of a creature that can spawn. Is that a large hills? Yes. Okay, so this might be a little bit too OP. This does have granite, which is something that we need. It's got a very large growing period and it never gets below freezing. So that's that's almost too good. That would be too easy, I think. Let's find something a little bit not as good. That's not bad. It's got marble, but it does have caves. That one has granite. That's not bad, but I'm concerned about its proximity to a bandit camp. I mean, we're going to be close to something no matter what we do. But let's just take a look around. Slate and limestone, marble and slate. Good growing period. It has caves. I'm not entirely sure what kind of base I'm going to be building in this one. There's a potential that I'm going to be building into the mountains. Marble and limestone. Good growing period. Has berries. Animals can graze. This looks pretty good, actually. This looks like it's really close to a road. It is kind of close to that bandit camp up to the north, but I don't care, really. Yeah, you know what? I like this. This is a good spot. We're going to go on ahead and start with this one. So now I have to pick my people. Now, this is where there's a couple of things that we really want to look at, and they're relatively important. You'll have to forgive me. I am technically on call, so I do have to make sure that I am checking my phone. So a couple of things that we're looking for. In each of these, they're going to have their skills listed here, their traits listed over here. We'll see if they're incapable of any of the works, relationships, and any health conditions that they might have. You might also notice that they have an age here, and then they have something in brackets. The age is their biological age, and their brackets is a chronological age. This game does have cryogenics in it, so you can freeze people. Can you get rid of the bandit caps? Yes. Yes, you can. It's very difficult, but yes, you can destroy the bandit camps. But again, this is a very difficult game, and that's not something that's extremely easy. But it is something that we can do. Truth be told, though, the bandit camp might actually be a boon as well, because the bandit camp could be a source of new recruits for us. When they attack, we could capture some of their people and convert them to ours. Okay, so we need certain traits to begin with. Sorry. Right beside the traits, you'll notice these little icons. You have 2 little fires and then 1 little fire. This is passion. 1 little fire there, you'll see that it has a passion of times 100% learning speed. And if you look at the 2, it's 150%. So basically more passion means they learn it quicker as they do it. Which all pawns learn how to do stuff by doing it. There are 3 things that we're going to need. We have 3 people, and we're going to need 3 things that have a passion 2 on them. We're going to need construction. Construction, medical, and plants. Yes, it's construction, medical, and plants. Plants is used for growing, and there's certain things that will be restricted to us if our people don't have a good enough skill in it. Construction is exactly what it sounds like, building things, and in the beginning of the game it's very important to build things. And then medical, obviously it's medical. We're going to get hurt. You might wonder why cooking isn't on the list. That's because very early game there is a device that'll just do cooking for you if you absolutely need it, called a nutrient paste dispenser. It sucks, but it will work in a pinch. We have the option to randomize these people if we want. This guy doesn't really have a lot of good skills, but we have all of these that we can kind of look through. So we won't randomize this particular guy maybe. But anyways, there are a few things that we're looking for that we don't want. Under traits, we do not want the too smart, and we do not want any of the traits that make them incapable of various things. We'll pay attention to incapable. There's very few that matter, or there's very few that don't matter, like artistic. But we want to make sure that our people are capable of doing anything. And we want no major health conditions. Like this guy has no health conditions currently. Let me see if I can find somebody. Okay, so this person has a bad back. We don't want that. We do not want somebody with a bad back. Their shooting is really good, though. They are also a careful shooter, which is a good thing. But they're incapable of a lot of things down here, like plant work, cooking, animal, social, and mining. So this is a worthless pawn, in my opinion. But anyways, let's go through. Let's see if we can find... we'll just kind of go through from the top, and we'll try and find someone who's good at construction. We'll find somebody who's good at plants, and we'll find somebody who's good at medical, and see if we need to re-roll any of them. I will stay on this screen re-rolling and randomizing people until we get a team, because this is a very, very important part of the game. This is something that can make or break a colony very quickly. So this guy's good at construction. He's incapable of carrying animals and cooking. Not great. Oh, it's a female. Sorry, I didn't even notice. I did not even look at the name. So can't cook, cannot do any medical, and would not be able to do anything. Even though they have skill in animals, can't do anything with animals. Probably a reroll on that one, but we'll keep going. Pyromaniac is a terrible trait we will be avoiding. They will set stuff on fire if they get upset, and that is bad. We don't want a pyromaniac if we can help it. This is the bad back person that's terrible. Another bad back. Another bad back. Okay, so see these right here, these scars? This does not matter. This does not matter at all. And she's also pretty good at medical. She's a quick sleeper, which is good, but she is staggeringly ugly. And she is incapable of violent. So that's a problem. So back when I used to play, there was an incapable of violence that indicated they could not fight. I think that's the same thing, which means that if we get into a combat situation, she will literally just sit there and die. That is a terrible idea. Incapable of firefighting is an automatic sellout. Nope, we don't care. So we're gonna have to re-roll some, definitely. Okay, so this person has hearing loss, which is bad. Steadfast and misogynist. Good construction, but not great. And a generally good run of skills. Let's go on ahead and reroll. Where was that really bad one? Let's randomize this one. Okay, cool. What do we got? Ooh, plants. Ooh, this is actually a good pawn. Good at shooting and has a really good burning passion for it, which means that she will get even better. She's very good at plants with high passion. She's good at artists with a high passion. She's good at social with high passion. I think that this is going to be our first colony member. So let's keep going and see if we can find another one. So we got plants taken care of then. There was this one. Randomize. Incapable of dumb labor. This is things like cleaning. Name that one Garrett. You're talking about this one right here, the one that's good at plants? I'll keep an eye on that and see if that's what you're talking about there. But dumb labor is things like hauling and cleaning. It's not the worst, but in the early game where you only have 3 pawns, it's really bad. So no, absolutely not. Ooh, good construction, good mining, iron-willed, no major health benefits. He's 53 years old, biological age or chronological age of 152. This is pretty good. We might take that one as our second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the one that would basically lay down and die. No, we won't be bringing the one that lays down and dies. We're only going to be bringing these top 3. You'll notice that these are labeled as left behind. These are just spares. Let's go on ahead and... Okay, so we've got our construction. We've got our plants. So let's go on ahead and see if we can get a medical. Incapable of firefighting. That is a sold, unfortunately. Guess I'll die. Yeah. Yes. Poor Garrett. Lot of not capables and very bad skills. That is an awful pawn. Okay. Old gunshot, asexual, incapable of firefighting. That's out. Asthma's not good. Sorry for anybody out there who has asthma, but in this kind of a game, you don't want asthma. Woo. A psychopath. Ah, good. Yes. You would think that psychopath is a bad thing in this game. It's actually not. Psychopath is considered a positive trait in this game, because choose the psychopath, but they don't have any medical. I need somebody with medical. So psychopath, this game is all about like buffing and debuffing your mood, and the psychopath is one of them that he doesn't care, and for that reason, like a lot of things don't bother psychopaths in this game. But I'm sorry, I am gonna have to pass because we absolutely need somebody with medical. Yeah, you're not wrong, Bella. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna be David because I have to real people though. Okay, we're gonna I'll go to a different one and randomize it just in case. Let's see here. Still no medical. Jogger is a really good trait. It makes him move faster, but again, terrible at medical, and for some reason starts with dog food. Freaking weird. Sorry. Let's keep going. Ooh, a medical person. There we go. There we go. Slothful. So there are very few that are really, really bad traits. One of them is too smart. Slothful is another one. Let's roll a different one because we may end up having to stick with that one. I'm not going to sit here all day and just roll until we get the perfect person. Creepy breathing. That's a bad one, actually. Cannibal is not terrible. Damn it, why did we have to get... Why did we have to get a good pawn that is a cannibal? Yes, slothful equals mood. Son of a bitch. Do we go with the cannibal? They're gonna be upset because they're not gonna eat people, or everybody else is gonna be upset because we're eating people. Like, there's no middle ground. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one up to and I'll just keep we will probably okay, I'm gonna give a fair warning, Bella. If you're worried about eating dogs, there's a possibility that that might happen in this game. This is a survival game, and we will do what we have to do. That being said, dogs are actually super uncommon in this game, unless if you buy them as pets, and then we're not going to eat them. So let's re-roll a different person. No medical at all, so no. Still no medical. Being incapable of artistic does not matter. I don't think Babs will allow that. If the dog dies, I ain't watching. Things happen in this game. I might not be able to control them. No medical. No. No. Come on, give me somebody who's good at medical that's not a cannibal. Okay, wife has spoken that if the dog dies, game's over. Alright. I'm going to give myself 5 more rerolls. If I do not find somebody good at medical within 5 rerolls, we'll go with the cannibal. No. Absolutely not. Though that is a really good pawn. It's just not a good beginning pawn. This is the kind of person that if we found in the game would be like, we're keeping that one. Ooh, good medical. Dang it. 4. Alright, we're going with the cannibal. Alright, so that is our group. All female? No, we do have 2 males. I thought that was a female. I'm sorry. I should have known from the mustache. So we're not going to give them any special names just yet. When we get into the game and we start noticing traits, we might give them names. And match them with people in the crew. But let's go ahead and actually just jump right in. It's going to take it just a little bit to load because it's going to have to generate the map. The 3 of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. I know some females with stashes too, Goose. I do. Okay, so this is Rimworld. We're going to go ahead and pause right away because we do want to survey everything. Ignore this up here. I'm not going to be contesting with it. It's going to continue to be a thing that pops up, and I'm just going to ignore it until it becomes like a problem for a while. So we're going to kind of look around and just kind of see the map. You can see that, like I said before, we are in a mountainous area. The entire western side of our map is mountain. So we're only going to have to worry about attacks from these areas because the attacks will come from there. They can come in from the sky as well, but if we build a mountain base, that won't matter. You'll notice that we have some creatures here. We have a fox. We have a mega sloth. These are all huntable. You'll run across these things right here. These are referred to as boomalopes. We will be avoiding these like the plague. They blow up when they die. What was our random pet too? Hold on. It's a cat. We have Fink the male cat, age 4. So Fink will be with us. Now, okay. I hate useless pets in this game. This game, okay, when I say that this game is difficult, I mean it. Like, every decision can be, like, really important. I'll praise Fink. Shit, okay, I'm not gonna be able to get rid of him, am I? He's not bonded to anybody. He's tame. He can be trained to haul, so, okay, perhaps he's useful. Nope, Fink lives forever. Shit. Okay, well, Fink it is then. Alright. So we're gonna have to deal with having a pet that's gonna be useless at the beginning of the game. You'll also see that like there's things that we can hunt like raccoons. Why can I not? There we go. Squirrel? Yeah, squirrels. I don't see any deer. There's turkey on this map, though. What kind of creatures appear is determined by where you land. It looks like we don't have any deer at all. Guinea pig? Yep, guinea pigs. Sorry, that was a weird noise. Oh, turtle. So that kind of precludes hunting. Oh, wait, what? Oh, alpaca. Alpaca will work. No pet is useless, they bring joy. That is actually true in this game, they do. However, you have to dedicate resources to feeding them, which I don't have. So, I mean, I'm not going to purposefully kill Fink, but what happens, happens. Anyways, so some of the things that we need to pay attention to, and I apologize again, this is going to be a very slow playthrough, okay? Because there's a lot that's going to be going on, and I'm going to be trying to explain things as I go. Some of the things that we want to pay attention to is that if we dig into the mountain, we want to dig into a big place like right, honestly, here where we spawned is not terrible. We need our location to be defensible. Ooh, muffalo. Oh, so muffalo are pretty much like buffalo. They're really good. If we can tame them, they're really good. Anyways, we need to consider the future, though. We need a defensible location, and we need power generation for late game. So if you look at these little things that look like buttholes, hold on, let me see if I can get one that's not covered up. There we go. These right here. This is a steam geyser. We'll be able to put a steam generator on top of those late game and produce a ton of power. In the beginning of the game, we're probably going to be focused on wind power and solar. And that's probably going to carry us for most of the game. But later on, we're going to have like really high resource needs and power needs, and we're probably going to have to expand to include those. So we want to be at least close to them so that we can protect them later. This is a super defensible position right here, actually. We might move into here, even though it's not as close to the thing. It's got good fertility of soil over here, too. If you look down on the bottom left, you will notice that it says soil, and it shows fertility 100%. If I hover over some stuff, you'll see stony soil. That's not very good. And then this is like just completely unfarmable. But all of this is farmland. And we could put up a wall like right around there. What is that? Oh, it's a rabbit. Okay. We could put like a wall like right here. Oh, there's another steam geyser right there too. And on top of all of that, there's resources right here. Compacted steel. This is basically our metal. The other thing that we're going to need, which I don't see right here, compacted machinery. This will produce components for us, which is required for complex electronics. We'll actually need some very early. It can be a little difficult. What in God's name is that? Animatry. This game added some stuff about psychic stuff. I have no idea how to use any of it, so it's going to be a learning experience for all of us, and I think that's what that has to do with, the animatry. So actually building over here might not be a bad idea, and I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to set this up as our base. Damn, you got a sexy voice and you care about the dog. Hot. We don't have a dog, we have a cat. Fink. Fink the cat, male cat, age 4. So let's go on ahead and start doing some pre-planning while we do that. Like, first things first, we're going to dig in, and our base is going to be over here. Digging into a mountain is very, very good for this game, but it does have some downsides. First off, it's going to be slow to build because we have to literally mine out a mountain. However, we are immune to mortars because there's a mountain on top of us, and you cannot have a dropship land directly in the middle of our base. I am not threatening to starve anybody. I said what happens, happens. Anyways, I will try to keep it alive. I really will, but it's not going to be my priority. Fink should survive over anyone else. Oh my God. Okay, fair enough. But there is a downside, a major downside to mining into the mountain, and that is bug infestations. Bug infestations can pop up in the middle of our base, and they are very, very difficult to deal with. If there is anything that ends this game, it is going to be a bug infestation. I guarantee it. I did not put in... I sometimes play with a mod that weakens the bug infestations. I did not put that in. So there's a distinct possibility that we just die to a bug infestation like very early, because we are playing with Rainy Random. Okay, so first off, let's kind of start getting our pawns to do some stuff. Let's go into work. We're going to turn on everything for everybody. Later on, we will prioritize more, but at the beginning of the game, we don't want anybody not doing anything, so just do everything. All of it. When we get our fourth person is probably when we'll come back to this and say, hey, you know, maybe we should fix that. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, so you're really good at melee, so I'm probably going to tell you to equip this plasteel knife. You're pretty good at shooting. How are you? You're better at shooting, so you get the bolt action rifle and you get the pistol. Girl with knife will also wear the flak dress. Can I not? How do I? There we go. Okay. I had to hold shift to do that. What is this right here? Plasteel flak helmet. And you can get the pants. That's good. Get them to equip that real quick. So you will notice that one person here is throwing up. That is common of cryosick. Stop throwing up. Thank you. Okay. Why did you not equip your gun? Okay. So you'll also notice that some of our stuff has little red X's on it. This means that it's forbidden. They will never touch it. Dying of a bug infestation. You're not in a trailer park. These bugs are not what you would expect to find at a trailer park. They are Starship Trooper style bugs. They are big bugs, aliens. They also make jelly, which is absolutely delicious in this game, apparently. So you will notice that if we select these items, we have the option to allow, but there's an easier way to do this. There is an easier way to do this. Okay, where is it? Stop it. I have a mod that does this. I guess it's not working though. Is it under orders? Oh, there it is. It's under orders. Okay, they just moved it. I can just hit allow everything. Now everything across the map is allowed. So this game has a bad habit of like dropping a thing of like this steel right here. There'll be like a thing of it like way over here or something like that. Yeah, right there. There you go. Boom. Point proven. And our character, you may not see it, and then our characters won't have jack. That's a pretty good table. We might steal some of this stuff to make our place a little bit pretty. This is like ruins. I demand we have a Carl. If I get somebody, okay, if I get somebody with high intelligence that has the beautiful or pretty trait, I'll name it Carl. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The hot Carl. That's why I said if it has to have the beauty trait. Okay, so let's go on ahead and just do some mine planning here. I've got it paused right now. Let's do some mine planning. So we're going to make an entrance to the base. We're going to call that good. Right on the outside somewhere. How do I? Right near the outside, I'm going to build a rather large room. We'll do a 5x9. That's going to be our initial storage. Still did that wrong, didn't I? Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this a little differently than I normally do. How about that? So that can go like this, like that. What I'm doing there, in case if you're wondering, is creating an airlock. That's the same size as my normal. Okay, yeah, no, that's a bad idea. That takes literally more work. I'm creating an airlock because we're going to eventually freeze this entire room to make it food storage. And the airlock will help to eliminate some of the additional power needs that come up with that kind of stuff. Oop. Sorry. I'm so used to moving around with the space bar in other games that I just did I do that right? There we go. 9x9. This will be our storage area for the majority of stuff. We're just going to dump it on the floor for now. Eventually we will put we'll put shelves and stuff in there, but not right now. And now the other thing that's going to be very important is making bedrooms. We're going to do some very small bedrooms just for now. That will come off. That's going to be our bedrooms for now. Just little 2x3s, not much. Eventually, these will probably get turned into either prisoners or hospital rooms, because we will need bigger rooms for people. And eventually what we can do, I'm just going to put these out here without having, as long as I don't connect these, they won't be able to get to it to mine it, unless if there's an opening here. So like, for instance, if I didn't want to continue this haul, I could just do that, and then, you know, they won't mine the rest of that. But we're just going to create that right now just to have a bedroom for them. And that's probably all we need to do right now. What about a room for Fink? Actually, no, you don't want to create a separate room for the animals because it will make the animal unhappy. They're going to eventually bond to somebody. And no, again, we don't want to do that. They will bond to somebody, and we will actually put their sleeping chambers in that person's room because it makes that animal much happier and it helps with training. So no, we won't build a room just for Fink because that will actually make Fink sad. Shit, I keep doing that. Sorry about that. Another thing that we need to put down almost immediately is that we need to put down a grow zone, okay? Now, what we're looking for here is at least, what was it, 50, I think? We could probably make it pretty. Actually, you know what? I think it's like 125. It's, hold on. I don't remember. There's like a, I thought it was 125, but I could be wrong. That feels huge. Well, we'll just put down like 126. That'll work. And we're gonna make this rice. This is a farming square, in case you're wondering what this is. And we're gonna actually change this to plant rice. And this is gonna be our main crop growing. Now beds around in random places. Yes. Yeah. I will only agree because Fink would bring ones and happies to one lucky person. He can bond to multiple people, but technically he's probably going to bond to whoever trains him. The reason we choose rice here is because rice is going to grow very quickly, and it's going to be a very staple crop for us in the beginning. Simply because even though it's got low harvest, like it doesn't produce a whole lot, it produces very quickly. So we don't stand the risk of like our food all just spoiling and then all of a sudden we gotta wait like months for a crop to finish. Did you wash the rice? I mean, I'm sure they do. Yes, it doesn't really show that, but I'm sure that they do. Okay, we're also going to create yet another growing zone. This one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do that right? I didn't. Okay, 1 second. Do I shrink them? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same size. We'll do it a little bit like that. And this one, we're actually going to set up as corn. So corn is pretty much the exact opposite. It takes a lot longer to grow, but it produces a whole bunch of crops, so they kind of balance each other out. And that I think is pretty good for a start. I'm going to mark some trees to be cut as well, because we're going to need them. Orders, chop wood, and we're just going to chop all those trees right there, and we're going to let them go. So you're going to notice that some of the guys are going to get right to it. They're going to start mining almost immediately. Some of our people might be a little bit slow to work because they're probably sick. So like if we pick Hoshi here and go to health, you see they have cryo sleep sickness. This will go away relatively rapidly and then they'll get back to it. But they're probably going to spend some time throwing up. It looks like everybody's actually pretty good. It might have just been her. Okay, yeah, it looks like it was just her. Going to get a meal. That's not entirely uncommon. I had hoped somebody would get to mining a little bit quicker. I may have to cancel some of the tree chopping jobs. Okay. I will bring all this stuff closer soon. Looks like they're having some social times. Isn't there like a schedule for that? No, it's not set up. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. We won't get into that right away. It's already almost nighttime and they haven't even begun digging out the hole, so this could be a problem. Okay, so we're going to do a little something here that's a little bit different. We're going to build a structure, a wall. We're just going to build... It says not enough stored, but that's because we don't have any storage at all. So we're going to build a little 5 by 4 like this. Put a door in it. And the reason we're doing that is because they're going to complain about sleeping outside. So we're going to put just some temporary sleeping spots in here just so that they can sleep indoors, because they're not going to have anywhere to sleep otherwise. And that'll help. Let's put in a pet sleeping spot too in there. Just put it right there so that Fink will have somewhere to go to sleep as well. So they won't be exactly happy about the sleeping situation, but it's better than them just falling asleep on the ground. It's much better than that. In fact, just because it's so much of a problem, I am not going to dig those out first. I want them to dig the rooms out before anything. That's probably the better. Does it have the juice? The corn does have the juice. Where did Hoshi go? Oh, still grabbing food. So we are going to need to worry about getting attacked, but the first attack is probably going to be so easy to repel that we don't really need to take any considerations. There's a couple of different what do you call it? Thoughts on how you can deal with attackers in this game. Some of them are cheesy, some of them are not. I don't mind cheese because this game is the kind of game that is like, oh, you got cheese, do you? And then it throws the fucking kitchen sink right in your face. So we might do a kill box. It's considered somewhat cheesy by some groups, but I don't really care. It's not impenetrable. It's not straight up broken, but it is very good at defending against most attackers. And for that reason, it's probably what we're going to use. I'm glad that they are focusing on farming to some degree, but I had kind of hoped that somebody would do mining. So, who's our best player? Hoshi. Okay, you can't do plant cut anymore. And yeah. Why is she still planting? Is that a basic? Oh, grow. Sorry. I know that you're really good at growing, but we need mining done, so we're going to take you off that stuff for now. Minor break risk. Cuevas. What's wrong with you? Disturbed sleep, ate without a table, slept in the cold, slept on the ground, unsightly environment, awful barracks. Yeah, okay. Not really terribly shocking that that's how you feel. You're just gonna have to get over it because, yeah, it's gonna be like that for a little bit. Okay, a flash storm. Randy Random is already at work. So flash storms start fires. Fires spread. Thankfully, it's on the other side of the mountain over here, so this will just all burn, and it's not going to be able to get through this gap. So this is absolutely no risk to us at all, and we don't really care about it. It's just going to burn everything over here and probably kill a bunch of animals, so we're not concerned. Who's hurt? What was that? Oh, there's a dead animal. Okay. So something killed a dead animal and somebody walked over it. That's all it was. Oh wow, something really messed that squirrel up. Is there a doggo over there? I haven't seen a dog on the map. Where exactly are we talking? There's alpacas, but they are going to die. Like, there's no saving them. There's a guinea pig. It's also gonna die. But I don't see any doggos. And if there were doggos, I'd actually be worried because it would be like, Rip Foamy the squirrel. If there was a dog, it would probably be a wolf or dire wolf, and it would consider my people prey, which would be actually a big problem. There's also a mega sloth over here, which is kind of cool. Mega sloth are actually friendly for the most part. As long as you don't attack them, they won't do anything. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Hopefully they'll be able to get through cutting some of these trees. I might cancel some of this. Cancel those. Just to get them working a little bit faster. Yeah, just cancel this. Get them mining. We need that area dug out as fast as possible. And Lawson is a really good miner, so really he should be doing it. So had a miner break risk, but I don't know who it is. It's Hoshi again. Oh, no, sorry, it was Cuevas last time, wasn't it? What's her problem? Sleeping alone. I should be sleeping with a lover or spouse. Wait a minute. Is somebody married? Oh my god, those two are married. I didn't even notice. Okay, so we need to immediately make a bigger bedroom. All right. Well, there we go. Okay, cool. Actually, no, that's not right. I have to make it 5 by 5. Actually, there is DLC that allows you to make babies in this game. I do not have that DLC though, which is okay. Let's just make a little 5 by 5 at the end here for their joint bedroom, because they're going to want to share a bedroom, otherwise they're going to be really unhappy. That's actually a really good thing though that they're married, because that's going to create a lot of social bonuses for those two. So like once we get set up here, they're actually going to be pretty happy. We're gonna go on ahead and put doors in the front of our base, and I'm going to do another airlock system just to help with temperature regulation. Low food, dangerously low on food. How are we? We got 35 packaged meals. We're okay. That's sometimes these messages down here are gonna like really like throw you for a loop, because it kind of goes based off of what's in storage, and we don't have storage right now. So visitors. A group from Federation Ralor visiting the colony. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, they're walking into the fires. The fires are mostly dead, so maybe they're okay. Let's see what we got here. Just a couple of people. They're friendly. They're just going to hang out. Neither of them are tradable. They'd have an icon beside them if we could trade with them. But we're not even really in a position to trade anyways. So, yeah, they're just going to kind of hang out. Well, that's cool. Oh, they're just passing by anyways, according to the tooltip, so no big deal. Okay. So fairly quickly, we're going to need to get some things set up. First off, we need to get them beds. We need to get them beds very quickly, because that's one of the major things that can screw with a person's feelings in this game. We also need to create a way to produce food. Did we have did anybody have good cooking? No, nobody has good cooking. So not the greatest, but we'll get through it. It's okay. We might end up with some food poisoning early on, which is gonna suck, but we'll push through it. It's okay. Visitors are leaving. That's fine. I'm not concerned about the visitors really. Let's go on ahead and put down some of these doors. And let's get some bed storage. Right like that. This one's going to get a double bed. That's the reason we made it bigger. Because technically speaking, you could put a double bed in one of these, but they'll get the cramp debuff, which we do not want. We can put down our door here for that room. Yes, Lawson, please God, do our mining for us. Be a man. Low defense, that's fine. No, we need a meal source. We know that's something we're going to be working on here. Notice how much skill matters too, because you see Lawson comes in here and knocks out a chunk, and then these two combined can't even come close to what Lawson can do, simply because of the mining skill. Skills are very important in this game for that exact reason. We could probably squeeze that bed in. Put it like that. They may not be the happiest with it, but it'll be alright. I kind of wish Lawson would just kind of knock it out and get it all done, but he's not going to, is he? He's going to build the bed. And it was Hoshi and Lawson, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So let's just say that this one right here, we will give it to... So she'll go lay in a bed. At least she'll be somewhat happy. It'll be a little bit happier. She's probably going to complain about sleeping in the dark. They don't like being in the dark. We could technically put down torches, but I don't think that it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Has anybody bonded with you yet? You like Lawson. You do like Lawson. Fink is starting to like Lawson from the looks of it. There's a lot of interaction with Lawson. Either that or Lawson likes Fink. It could go either way. But regardless, the person who tends to interact with them more tends to become the person they bond to. But we'll see. So we'll probably, I don't have a way to make a bed, and it's going to be a while before I can, so we'll probably just put their sleeping spot in here. Lawson is a unit. Yes, he is. I mean, you saw him. He just, like, chewed through that. Oh, an important decision. Okay, so we have to make two choices now. The first choice is we should name our faction. The second choice is we should name our colony, okay? You can have multiple colonies in this game. Gets a little bit laggy when you start to do that, but you can do that. So what do we name our faction? And what do we name our colony? Any suggestions? We could call it Finkelberg. In honor of Fink. I don't know how people feel about that though. Goose says he is terrible with names. If I don't see any suggestions, I might ask the Holy Fink Alliance. Okay, so we have an alliance. The Holy Fink Alliance. Okay. Are we going with Finkelberg for the city, or do we have another idea for that? I'll also be able to go Finkelberg. Finkton. Yeah, Finkton is another one. Yes. Babs. City name. The colony has been named the Holy Fink, or sorry, the faction has been named the Holy Fink Alliance. And I suggested Finkelberg for the city, and Sam has suggested Finkton. Any suggestions? Finkelberg. Sam's was Finkton. What? Finkelbergton? The hell kind of name is that? What's wrong with you? Finkelrock? We already have our faction name, so that's the Holy Fink Alliance. Finkel Rock, Finkton, Finkelberg, Finkelberg. Bev says Finkelberg is good, so we're gonna go with Finkelberg. I like Finkelberg. I'll also be able to do the Finkelberg. There. Okay, so the Holy Fink Alliance and the colony of Finkelberg. Okay. I forget what I was saying before we had that happen, but we're going to go on ahead and start with this and with this. Get those. Good job, Lawson. Get to it, buddy. We're going to also set the owners of this to... oh, nope, wrong. Sorry about that. Almost put him into bed with another person. Didn't mean to do that. They would not have been happy about that, I'll tell you that right now. They would be very angry if I did that. And that being said, we can convert these for prisoners. Just for now. Just in case if we get it. All right. Let's go on ahead and start a stockpile to get some of this stuff in. Just fill up the whole thing. And do not allow anything rotten to go in here, or food. Well, actually, yeah, for now, food can go in there. We'll turn that off later, but we don't want rotten. No rotten. And we can always come into the zone and hit expand and do like that and just keep expanding as they move. So, why are you still sleeping in there? Oh, I'm dumb. Fink, you can sleep inside. Here, buddy. You don't have to sleep in places. Let's go on ahead next. We have a nice little group here. I like it. I like it so far. So stockpile. We do not want steel. When did that happen? Goes back to wood. We're gonna go on ahead and get that started right there. We need crafting stuff as well. So just to get some stuff somewhat started, in case if we need it, I'm going to put a crafting spot right there in case we need to craft something. We're going to have to put in a fueled stove. We'll put that in the kitchen area right here. And we're also going to want a butcher's spot, which can also be in there, or a butcher table. Yeah, you know what? That's better. We want a butcher table. So you'll notice that this stove that I just put down has a mark with wood through it. You have to feed this thing wood in order to cook. That being said, we don't have anything to cook right now, so there's not really a point to set any kind of things to it. So we're just gonna leave that there for now. And we're also going to put down a wooden butcher's table as soon as they knock this wall out, so that if we do kill or hunt anything, they can butcher it. So we're gonna put down a butcher's table. And we are going to set this up and clear all of it. No rotten, and we want foods. We also want animal corpses. Because eventually we're going to freeze this entire room up, and yeah, we want them there to maintain the food, you know what I'm saying? So now that the butcher spot is done, you'll notice that there's butcher and make kibble. Make kibble is for animals. It would be for Fink in this case. However, we cannot get hay. We can't do it. So, Fink's gonna have to figure something out. But we are gonna do butcher creature, and we're gonna set this to do forever because we always want to butcher everything that we can get. Now that being said, I will mention that Fink is a cat. They're a hunter, and there are squirrels on this map. Why can't there be hay? Because it takes too much of our time to grow. We will have it later, but right now we've just got too much going on, and we cannot waste time to grow it. Or space, for that matter. So we will probably grow it later, but like I said, Fink is a cat. They are hunters, and we've got squirrels and rabbits on this map. Fink will go out there and kill shit. So I don't think Fink's going to have a problem, honestly. Our rice is almost done, actually, so let's go on ahead and set up a meal. So this is just all that the cooking a simple meal requires is a certain nutrient level of just raw food of any kind, which includes rice. So we can set up a cook a simple meal, and what we want, I'm going ahead and pause because I don't want them to actually start this just yet. What we want to do is we want to change this to be something that we can grow with. I don't have to pay any attention to this and it'll just handle it. So we're going to say, hey, you know, do this X per person. So however many people that we have, it's going to create that many meals per person that we have. Its default is 10, which will mean that we will have 30 meals on hand. It's a little bit high for us right now. I'm going to drop it down to about 5. So we have 15 meals on hand. I don't want to have too many meals on hand because they'll spoil. But that will actually work just fine for us. And whoever's set to cooking will be able to cook up some meals, and they'll stop immediately as soon as they hit the set amount of meals. One of the other things that we do want to do, we can actually turn off food on this one now. No food. Foods go in there. One thing that we want to do is we want to set up a dumping stockpile. So if we go to zone, you'll see a dumping stockpile. We're just going to create like a little thing like that. And we're going to say no fresh. Well, yeah, let's actually leave fresh on. And just leave this alone, but we don't want... okay, I have a better idea. We'll leave that like is, and we'll actually up the priorities of these to preferred. So that they're more likely to put stuff here than in other places. But we do want to turn... Okay, it's already turned off. Okay. They changed that. The default used to be that it was turned on by default, and that was actually really bad because you would haul these chunks in here and it would take up a whole bunch of space because they don't stack. Yeah. So far, so good. We have a nice little colony already started. Let's go on ahead and look at some stuff we want to do. Since we've pretty much mined everything out over here, let's go on ahead and create some more stuff. So we want to make like a dining room, common room thing. Just start with a 5x5 for now. And we can always extend it later. We'll set up some recreation in here, and we'll set up a table for a place for people to eat, because that's going to be very important for them. They're actually going to start complaining if they haven't already. Recreational deprived, and yeah, ate without a table, awful bedroom. Yeah, got some loving. See, boom, that's a buff. Cargo pods. Hold, 1 second. Hold on. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you will find something useful in the wreckage. What did we get? Milk. The heavens have sent us milk. Okay. We want that. So let's allow and haul urgency. Let's get that out of there. The other thing was shoot friendly. Thanks to high mood, Hoshi has experience and inspiration. She will shoot more accurately. Not important because we ain't doing any hunting. So the haul urgently, our people are going to immediately go pick up that milk, which we do want to do because we want to make sure that nobody else can get to it. We also want to haul that urgently. We don't want that to break, and that. Yeah. Okay, he just hauled a bunch of stuff. Cool. I'm good with that. Anyways, so that's actually a really good thing I didn't think of. Fink's gonna love that until we turn them into meals. Okay, hold on. I can actually say don't use milk. Hold on. There. Okay. They won't use milk on that after that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, cool. So they won't use any more milk. It's gonna spoil really quick though in 14 days. It actually lasts longer than the simple meals though, so it's probably best to leave it in that form for Fink. So yeah, Fink will drink the milk. Fink will absolutely drink the milk. So I guess that the next step should be to get some power going. and get this place frozen. Yeah. Okay, so if we go to power, we have wind turbines. Woo! So you might notice that these things will fit almost, they made them bigger. Okay, this is going to break some of our crops, but I don't care. You know what? Maybe we need to do it over here then. Yeah, we'll do it out there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Manhunter pack. A pack of man-hunting snow hares have entered the area, driven insane by the disease known as scaria. They will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside and you'll be safe. This could be a problem. How many are there? Oh, just 2? Oh, hell, we can kill that. If it's just 2, we can kill that. That's not a problem. Okay, where is Fink? Fink is indoors. Okay, so we're going to unpause and just kind of let this run. I want them to get up here because our people are just going to kill them and slaughter them. Okay. So they're going to chill out there until people start waking up. As soon as people wake up, though, I need to pause it. Because we need to kill these manhunters so that they're not a problem. Because these manhunters could technically kill Fink. Okay, quest available. We'll look at that in just a second. Okay, Lawson just woke up. Fink just woke up. Okay, we have to wake everybody up at this point. So we're going to select all of our people here, and we're going to press R. What this does is it drafts them. Now I have direct control over them, so I can tell them to, like, come here. What we're going to do is we're going to make them go outside, and they will start shooting at the rabbits. And they're going to suck it. Okay, done. Now we can press R and let them go. Done. That's all it took. So was anybody injured there? I didn't even see. We have a couple people that have some minor injuries. Snow hair bite, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yep, okay. So they'll heal up pretty quickly. He is currently praying, which is weird. Let's go on ahead and just prioritize tending to these people to get them to stop bleeding, because bleeding is really the thing that will kill in this game. Prioritize tending. Oh, is somebody already doing it? Nope. Okay. So they're going to rest for just a bit. They were minor wounds. Shouldn't be a big problem. Another manhunter pack. This one's guinea pigs. And it's 2 of them again. Huh. Okay. Well, we may have to draft everybody again. Because otherwise Fink is in danger. And we don't want that. Let's get out here and wait for them to arrive. Oh, they're there. Okay, cool. So did you get hurt anymore? No. No injury that time. Perfect news. And Fink is unharmed, as you can see. While everybody's kind of doing their thing, let's take a look at this quest. Praetor of the Green Emperor is calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in an ambush. She escaped, but she's now being followed by a man-hunting hare. Wants you to keep her safe at Finkelberg for a few hours until her shutter can come pick her up. She will bestow 8 honor to whoever accepts this quest. This is enough honor to receive the royal title of Yeoman and all benefits that come with it, including the first level of psychic powers. He knows his death would destroy the people. We are not going to do this, mainly because we are in no state to deal with somebody becoming a noble. Like, none whatsoever. They're going to have a bunch of demands that we can't meet, so let's just not worry about it for now. Okay, so we're going to drag this all the way over to here, and then we're going to do something right like this. And then... that is power line, by the way, that I just dragged. We're going to mine that out. You'll see where I'm going with this in just a second. Low food. We're not really low on food. I don't know why it's saying that. We got quite a bit. Not really sure why it would say that we're low on food. We got quite a bit of food. Oh, it's already stopped saying it, so. Just Rimworld being Rimworld, you know. You know how it is. You know how it is. I mean, you probably don't, but you know how it is. We should probably do some work prioritization just to make sure some of this stuff gets done. You know what? Why don't you... Why can I not butcher these? Oh, because they're rotting already. Oh, are Manhunter packs immediately rotting now? Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, that's not great. Okay, work, sorry. Manual priorities. So the way that priorities work in this game are based on a numerical system between 1 and 4. I think it's 4. Yeah, okay, 4. And then of course there's blank, which means that they won't do it at all. So we're going to set everybody to 3 by default. And then we're going to start talking about some of the major prioritizations. First off, firefighting. Sorry. Oh, neat. I didn't know there was a copy feature. Firefighting, patient, bed rest are all priority 1. These are things that you need to take care of, period. Okay? Like, you have to do it. Otherwise, you know, bad things happen. Average relevant skill of 4, average relevant skill of 1. We're going to turn you off. You will be our main doctor, and you will do it if she's not available to do it. Leaving hauling at a... Actually, haul plus is a special haul, so we're going to set that to 1 for everybody as well, because that's the stuff that's like, I need this in, like, right now. Basic is things like flipping switches, releasing prisoners, and opening containers. We'll just leave that alone. Warden, we're going to turn off on them and just give you a 2 on it. Don't care about handling. Who's our best cook? You are. Turning cook off for both of them. You will be our cook. You're a good hunter. We're going to get rid of that. Yeah, sure, whatever. You're terrible at construction, so we're turning it off of you. You're good. You are our construction person, so we're going to do that. You're our grower. You're bad at mining. Slaver from the pack. Cervexa pack is approaching. They're a slaver. They will hang around the colony for some time before leaving. You can attack them, but this will anger them. Okay, so this thing has stuff about slavery. You can buy people in this game. I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry to disappoint. That being said, we can't have slaves. You will always just have colony members. But they do technically have the ability to sell us people. That being said, we don't have a lot of money and we probably can't afford it. You're the best. I love you so much. I'm going to set that over here. She just brought me a delicious donut because, of course, the ex-police officer brings me a donut. Anyways, turn off those. Basically, these red boxes mean that they are bad at it. So I'm just going to kind of go through and turn all of them off. Just get them out of here. Get it out of here. Okay, we don't care about art. We don't care about smith. We do care about plant cutting. We do care about mining. And quarrying if we get a quarry. One of the mods that I did add to this game is the ability to do the quarry. If you play this game long enough, you'll come to realize that one of the big problems that you run into in this game is losing resources. Like, it becomes very difficult to find components without purchasing. It becomes very difficult to find steel without purchasing or without, like, going and fighting people for it. It makes the game somewhat tedious in some cases. So I did add a mod that allows you to basically take a large flat area of land and do a quarry in it. It's a lot more work, but you can pretty much get infinite resources from it technically. Ooh, berry bushes. Yeah, let's go on ahead and harvest those. Might as well. Free food. Let's see here. I'm trying... Can I set a prioritization on that? Okay, when Lawson wakes up, I'll prioritize him to mine out there. Did I turn mine off for anybody else? Okay, there's no reason why you can't mine if you have nothing else to do, so we'll leave that as a 4. Everybody's asleep. We'll wait until they wake up. Do you see how this guy right here has a question mark right there? That means he's a trader. So we can actually get one of our people to go trade with him and see what he has to offer. We could probably sell them some stuff like that pair of pants that we're not using for one. It will only work on things that are in stockpiles though. So you have to be kind of careful about that. Not that it really matters. Okay, Lawson, you. Where'd the dude go? There he goes. Trade. Go trade. Okay. So the people are expensive. Are any of them even worth it? You're a misogynist, but you're good at planting? Yeah, you're not that great. You are impossible, incapable of firefighting and good at yeah, no, they suck. Okay, so they're the slaves that are trying to sell suck anyways. They will not buy our pants. They will not buy Fink. They do have medicine, but we do have quite a bit of medicine, so we probably don't want to waste our money on that. They also sell some pemmican, which is a good survival meal. I don't think that we want to do any trading with them. Okay, let's just, yeah, no, we're good. Y'all just hang around, have a good time, chill out, you know, do your thing. I do need to get rid of all of the trees in this area, and we also need to haul. Where is it? Things. All of these. And all of these. Right? The rocks in the area and trees in the area will cause obstructions to the windmill, as you can see, and make it to where they don't work. Granted, we don't have anything to really work with here, but we'll get there. Don't worry, we will get there. Let's also do something else here. Let's build a structure right here with a door. Yeah. Because another manhunter pack. Good lord. No hairs. They're gonna run up and they're gonna fight these guys. It does not matter. Yeah, they're gonna die so quickly. So, oh, and one of their people died. That could be good for us actually, because we can now take their shit. Are they unhappy with us? We will find out when they leave. We need to set up some recreation, so let's go on ahead and put down a chess table, and put some chairs around it, stool, boop, boop, so that'll give them some recreation. We'll put in a 2x2 table, or actually... We might just do like a 1x2 like over here or something like that. Yeah, that's probably better. And a couple of wooden stools around it. We'll put another one there. Down to eat and do all their shenaniganery there. What was that? Transport pod crash. Come to location. There's a person. You. What do you like? You are incapable of violence. You are beautiful. Oh no. He's not an intellectual though. This is not Carl. This is not Carl. This is not Carl. It might be beautiful and he might be incapable of violence, but he is dumb as can get. But he is good with animals. But he can't do any violence, which means he will not be able to protect us. Okay. So, who's our doctor again? Cuevas. Cuevas. Go rescue him. We'll turn one of these into a medical bed. They will be happy that we helped, but I don't think that we're going to encourage that person to come to our place. If he was an intellectual, I would have said, yes, we bring this person in and we make them Carl. But no. No Carl. Sorry. Donut. I'm good. Thank you, Babs. Why did you put him in a regular bed and not a medical bed? That is odd. All right, let's look at him. How's bad is he? Not bad. Not bad. Randy Random. I love you to death. It's one guy. Okay. So he's gonna sit there and wait for a second before he comes to fight us. We should be able to kick his ass pretty easily. Randy Random isn't doing us any favors. So, oh, I don't have battery power yet. Whoops. Okay, well, that's okay. That is okay. We're going to go on ahead and put... Oh, I forgot about that. We're going to put a wall there because we're going to put a AC unit there. So that we can cool this room down to near freezing or below freezing. The tribespeople are starting their assault. So let's select everybody. Come up here if you can. Might not be able to make it that far. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Why was there a gun over there? Oh, it's underneath the guys. Okay, got it. Let's see if we can get Huevos a little closer. Why are you not shooting? You don't have your gun anymore. Where's your gun? Okay. Oh, God, I hate people. Let's try and stab him. Okay, you stop. Okay, cool. Okay, let's unforbid all of this. Allow. Now, where the hell did your gun go? Where did she drop her gun? There's no damn telling where she dropped this gun. She had the rifle, too. She had the bolt-action rifle, our good weapon. Infuriating. Okay, let me make sure that she didn't just do something weird. Did you equip both weapons, you greedy bastard? Okay, that's what happened. Okay, that's what happened. No, Lawson had both the rifle and the pistol. Oh, I know what you're saying. In the beginning, she had the pistol. Okay. Well, the reason I thought that she had the rifle was because I saw that Lawson had the icon for the pistol underneath him. But then I realized that he also had the rifle. Alright. Furniture, finish off that table right there with a wooden stool. And let's go on ahead and put a torch in here too. Just because it'll make them a little happier to have some light. How you doing there, bud? Doing any better? Still hurting a lot. He can stay as long as needed. It does not matter. Masterwork. A masterwork wooden stool. Really? That's the masterwork that you made? That's great. Good job, Lawson. That's one hell of a damn stool right there. Feels good on them ass cheeks too, I'll tell you. How's Finkel doing? Or Fink? He's good. He's doing good. Liking Hoshi too. Okay. Fink is doing well. So, you know, everybody loves Fink. We know. We know. I know you love Fink. You don't have to tell me. A Boomaloaf self-tamed. Okay. No. Release too wild. We don't want anything to do with Boomaloafs. Like nothing. They are creepers in this game. They are creepers. We do not want anything to do with boomalopes. So you just keep your ass out there, stay in your lane, and don't mess with us, and we won't mess with you. Okay. Temperature, cooler. Boom. You can technically milk the boomalopes. However, if that sumbitch gets shot during a raid and blows up, it could be the end of the colony. They do. Okay, so if you notice here, when we select this down on the bottom left, it says target temperature of 21°C. We want to get that down to about 8. So this room is slowly but surely going to cool off. Why does it not show? Oh, over on the right side, sorry. It is -2 in here. So now if we select this, you will see that the milk is frozen and will never spoil. So the food in here won't spoil so long as we have power. And because we have 2 wind generators with nothing else running on them, it should pretty well stay that. We eventually need to get batteries, but we just don't have the capabilities of doing that right now. And we're going to have to extend some of our abilities. So while we're at that, let's go on ahead and mine those out. And let's create a work. Okay, we're going to extend this way. So, let's just create like a 9x9, like right there. And then we can bring in bat. Yeah, that'll work. And we can put something here. How much room do I have here? 5x3. Yeah, we'll just mark that off as an area that we can, do something with. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is going to be our first little workroom. And we could even do something like that, just so that they can get to storage very quickly. I'm going to clear out that middle one just to leave some support. It is possible to have collapses in this game. I'm pretty sure 9x9 is safe. I think 10x10 is where it gets kind of a little bad. But we don't want any cave-ins, so we're going to do that. Not doing bad. You just eat? I think you just ate. Yes, you just ate. So you ate some berries that time. I didn't know that the cat could eat berries. The game does have a specification of like carnivore, omnivore, and herbivore clips. Okay, we're going through a solar eclipse. Doesn't really matter. Oh, another transport pod. And this time it's somebody related to someone. A housewife named Alice is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Alice is from your enemy. Why Theo? You can capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. She has a relationship. She is Lawson's daughter. Make sure you have load-bearing doors. Oh, don't worry. We have plenty of those in my builds. Don't worry. So Lawson's daughter is crash-landed. You're a good cook. Oh, we need to save you. Lawson, you're the guy, aren't you? You're the doctor? No, it's Huevas. Huevas. Capture her. We need her. For the purposes of this too, we want you indoors. Prisoner bed. We don't want these for prisoners. We want to force her into that bed. So, I'm sorry, what? Why? Capture. And do it now. We cannot let her die. That is a super important pawn. Because she, 1, is the daughter of Lawson. 2, is a good cook. Which is going to be something very important for us. So that pretty much means that we will not be getting Posnos. We will not be doing that. That being said, I would like some I would like chat to kind of talk about who we should be naming who at this point. I would like to start naming some of these colonists. So, yeah. So far, we have Lawson, the absolute mad lad unit. Like, this man is single-handedly... Can we make Lawson the first noble? Possible. Yes, absolutely. This man is single-handedly carrying this entire colony at this point. Like, I'm not even joking. Then we have Cuevas, who is kind of our medic. So, he's the cannibal. Yeah, that's a thing. And then, of course, we have Hoshi, which is a bloodthirsty gardener. I didn't realize she had the bloodlust trait. Okay, well, Hoshi and Lawson are kind of a thing. But Lawson is iron-willed. Of course he is. Lawson is a unit. So, yeah, that's what we have so far. And, did she not make it? I don't think she made it. Where'd his daughter go? There she is. She did not make it. Darn. Okay. Well, that being said, I think that thematically speaking, we should bury her. There are graves. We will give her a burial. She did not make it. Cast Ray's dead. It's possible in this game, but no, we're not anywhere close to that. There is technically both science and biological ways to bring the dead back. Both have major repercussions, but they're both possible. But we're nowhere close to being able to do that, ever. Like, she'll be too far gone by the time that we gain that ability. Okay, Lawson. Prioritize burying your daughter. Sorry, Lawson. Well, that sucks. That would have been a really good pawn to get. But given the fact that she was here when she died, I don't think there was any chance we were saving her. Even though, technically speaking, we were a little delayed in picking her up because Cuevas decided that he was going to go eat first instead. I still don't think that we would have had enough time to save her. Lawson is a Deep Rock Galactic miner. He sure is. He is a dwarf through and through. He's the driller. He is definitely the driller. Yes, my love. I mean, potentially. I'm not a huge fan. Look at his adulthood. What do you mean? Not sure I know what you're talking about. No. Goose had said in chat to look at his adulthood on his bio. Okay, hold on. Oops. He's 152, is that what you're talking about? Chronologically speaking, that man is 152 years old. And he's 53, what are they calling this again? Biological? Yeah, biological. He's an old man. Oh! I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's a deep space miner. Uh-huh. He is legitimately Deep Rock Galactic. Babs asked how old is his wife. Hoshi is 58 with a chronological age of 767. Jesus. We do need to start talking about who we're going to name who at this point. So if anybody has any suggestions, otherwise, what we might do is just kind of wait a little bit and see if we get any traits that stand out as people that are in the Dungeon Delinquents first. If not, you know, I might just start picking people who follow us, putting them in. Okay, let's see here. So they're working on the workshop area right now. They ran into, excuse me so much. They ran into some compacted steel here, so they decided to go the other way around. We're going to have to start getting some of these stones out of here pretty soon, but I'm not worried about it right now. It does slow them down to walk over. As you can see, they kind of hesitate. But for now, it's okay. Corn's about halfway done. Looks like they buried everybody too, which is good. Okay. Okay. So we can already get some production buildings in here. One of the first things that we want to get is a stonecutter's table. Stonecutter's table is going to be very important because we can make bricks out of it. And bricks are going to be very, very good for crafting buildings out of. We're also going to put down our first... Huh, odd. Mad turkey. Boy, Randy Random is throwing all the animals at us for some reason. Okay, well, we'll kill you too, you dick. We're going to want to put down a research bench because we're going to need to do some research in order to progress. But right now we're kind of in a good situation, sort of. We're not in the greatest, honestly. I mean, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Things could definitely be better. Here. You too. Get out here and stab this turkey to death. Okay, never mind. He took care of it. So how bad did you get hurt? Scratch, scratch, bite, scratch. Not a problem. Don't care. They'll bandage him up and he'll be fine. He's going to bleed a little bit. Not the worst thing. She should. He should. Why are you doing that? Doctor is set to 1 for you. Should be... Oh, has it... I either missed it or it did it on its own and the medicine was not needed. I thought he was going to run and bandage him, but I guess it must have fixed itself on its own. Any stone block is fine. We want to do another manhunter pack. This time it's squirrels. Where is Fink? There's Fink. Okay. Because the squirrels can technically kill Fink, and he's going outside. Protect Fink. Where are the squirrels? Come on, squirrels. Where are you at? Oh, there they are. No, you bastards, stay away from Fink. Attack my people, not Fink. We don't want them shooting when they're stabbing. Okay, cool. All right, Fink is safe. Yes, there is a fire. It's okay. It won't be a problem. Hopefully. It is burning down our berry bushes, which is kind of sad, but it'll be all right. I did notice it earlier. I just didn't really say anything about it. There is a zone, home zone. So see this blue area right here? This is what's referred to as a home zone. Towards the bottom? Yeah, down here. Again, it's okay. This blue area is considered our home zone. If the fire spreads into that, then our people will run and put it out. But until it gets there, they won't care. Minor break risks. Yeah, you haven't been the happiest. What's your problem? Ugly environment. You're not a huge fan of... Oh, he tried to get with Hoshi too. Oh, Lord. That's what... So rebuffed is when they ask to have sex with somebody and get turned down. So he literally tried to have sex with Lawson's wife. It's kind of a fuck thing to do. Oh, I'm out of drink. You laughing at me? Yeah, she got that snap. Wow. Her name is Hoshi, but okay. While Lawson was injured, waited till the man was injured and couldn't fight, you know, and then said, "I'm a Mac on your girl." Yoshi is better? Okay, fuck it. Where is it? Bio? Yep. Okay, now it's Yoshi. He should be sentenced to death. He will not be sentenced to death. Not only because, oh. Well, it's raining, so I don't think the fire matters. Not only because, you know, well, for one, you know, people actually kind of like him. But for two, we need him. So, no, he will not be sentenced to death. There is a criminal system in this game. It doesn't really work on your own colonists, though. It only works on people you capture. Prisoner system, I should say. Foxy's Nomads. 3 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Foxy. They say a great flash storm burned down their home. Foxy begs you for permission to stay at Finkelberg for 10 days so they can rest and regroup. In return, they offer to work and fight for free during that time. If you make them happy, some of them may offer to join you. They may also reward you later for helping them, but there's no way to know their true intentions. These refugees are not part of any faction. If you wish, you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest them without diplomatic consequences. Do we take in 3 refugees? I got a couple of days to think about it. Do we take in 3 refugees? Beds are going to be getting placed into these rooms anyway, so I'm just going to go on ahead and do it in case if we decide. Food for the cannibal? That might piss off some of the other people in the party. It's possible that one of them is a Carl, but I can't tell until we accept. I don't know what they are. And it's also possible that they won't join us. So, yeah. It's also possible that they're actually raiders trying to get into our fort and will turn on us as soon as they walk in the door, and it could end our game. It's a possibility. Though that is a very rare occurrence. Full send it. All right. Okay, Fink just killed a bunny. Are you okay? Yeah, you're all right. He is currently killing and eating a rabbit. One guy with a knife. Okay, I'm not worried. Where are the nomads? Okay, here's the 3 nomads. Let's take a look at them real quick. Psychically hypersensitive is not a very good trait. because there are a lot of psychic things that hurt people. You are a minor and social. Not great. Think it's a survivor. No hay, no problem. Yes, exactly right. You are a teetotaler. So you're really against drug use. You're really good at social, but other than that, you're kind of mid. And Lucas. Really good with animals. Too smart. Womp womp. Yeah, no. None of them are very good. But that's okay. We might get a good reward for them staying anyways. Just do whatever, I don't care. We're working on building y'all some beds, so don't freak out about not having a bed right now. Actually, are any of y'all good enough at construction to cannot work? Not assigned to construction. Not assigned to construction. Not assigned to construction. Good! Oh, we need wood. Okay, hold on. So I need to set an order to chop some wood. It looks like they're good with, I remember seeing one was good with plants actually, now that I think about it. So it looks like they're gonna do some farming for us, which is great. Hopefully they'll be able to cut some trees too. That would be really nice. That way we can get y'all beds. Oh, I forgot about that, Bill. Do until X. Let's just say like 150. There you go. Oh. They're assaulting. Okay. Are you guys equipped? I didn't even look. You have a knife. You have a knife. And you have a knife. Well, hell, melee go burr. Let's get them out here, and let's stab this guy to death. Kill him. Okay, Huevas got stabbed, York got stabbed. A lot of people getting stabbed. Okay, cool. Actually, can you capture him real quick? Because he might be worth something. Let's see. He's not. He's terrible, in fact. So we'll just heal him and release him, so... you might wonder why I am willing to heal these people. It will actually make them like us better. Excuse me. And could prevent them from attacking us in the future. How are you health-wise? You were cut with a knife. And you have cracked skull and jaw. Ergopods! What did we get this time? Chicken eggs! They're infertile. That's okay. Well, and that's important because if they were fertilized, we could hatch them and have chickens. But we can't because they're not fertilized. Oh, production stuff. We need a research bench. Major break risk for Huevas. Why? Is it because you're in pain? You were rebuffed again by Hoshi. And I'm assuming from the pain. Yeah. Ugly environment's kind of getting you minor pain. Yeah, pretty much. You tried to sleep with Yoshi again and it failed. Maybe you should stop trying to, you know, sleep with them. That might be a good idea. But, you know. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. What was that? Aurora. Good. Food buff. The man is clearly in lust, but I agree. Knock it off. He may not. The best thing that can happen is that him and Yoshi just stop liking each other in any way, shape, or form. She probably already doesn't like him very much right now. Oh no. He's actually... Wait, where is he? Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, no, -7. Yeah, so she doesn't really like him very much. He might not like her either now, which is probably a good thing. Yep, -6. Okay, so it's actually a good thing. because he will probably stop at that point. Okay, we have a research bench. So what this means is that we can go to the research tab now, and we can actually start researching things. One of the first things we want to research is batteries. So we're going to go on ahead and set that, and then we're just going to forget it. On the work tab, who is our best researcher? Lucas, you're one of the guys there. We're setting you to a 1. Sorry about that. We're going to set him to a 1. He's just going to be doing research while he's here. That's his whole job while he's here. Boom. Foxy, Lawson, you guys aren't doing anything, so let's get some jobs set up. Mine out that steel. Actually, I can do a thing, can't I? Hold on. Vein miner, there it is. Let me do that, can't I? Yes. Go ahead and do that. That's an order for you. Lawson, that should be something you should want to do. Okay. Let's look at some of the other things. Yoshi, what do you do? You are mostly our grower and hunter. You like plant cutting also. So let's set some more wood cutting jobs. Just to give you something to do. Okay, and Foxy, what can you do? Foxy, you are really good at wardening. You're also good at mining. So go on ahead and bump that up a bit. And you can join him in the mining. There we go. Everybody's doing stuff. That's what you want to see, especially early game. Food poisoning. Yeah, I'm not shocked. We don't have a good cook. Now we are destroying a wall here, so we are going to want to replace that. Simply because we don't want people to just be able to walk into our base. We don't want them. They're going to have to bust through a door or a wall. The Angry Cats quest. What a name. Zero, a praetor of the Green Emperor, recently lost a scouting party to a pack of 2 man-hunting cats. She wants to draw the beast towards you to be killed. To uphold our honors, the cats will arrive at Finkelberg in 5 hours if you accept. We can accept it for Glitterworld Medicine and 2 honor, an elbow blade, a masterwork recurve bow, and uranium. This is not a very good quest. I don't think it's worth it. We don't want any of that. I know the elbow blade sounds awesome, but it's not very good. 2 honor is like nothing. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do the Angry Cats quest. Go away. The quest... Too much is happening. Too much is happening. Quest for the Stars, this is a dedicated one that always shows up. It will never go away. This is just one of the ways that we can get off this. Don't worry about this. If it does happen, it's going to happen in a long time. Basically, there's an AI that tells us where a ship is. New lovers. Cuevas tried to attract Foxy by playfully making fun of her charm. Foxy became aroused and agreed to become Cuevas' lover. They want to sleep together. Oh, okay. Shit. I think this is going to give us a cramped debuff, but we might just do this temporarily because she might not even stay. As sad as that is. Okay, well, somebody's got to go. Can you prioritize that? Thank you. I think this gives them the cramp debuff. Anyways. Sorry, mosquitoes bothering the shit out of me. Alright, back to it. Uh-oh. And Yoshi's on a food watch. Oh, she's sad because her daughter died. Oh, that's kind of sad, actually. That is kind of sad. Okay, now we want to give this to Foxy and Cuevas. There we go. I think they're going to get a cramp debuff for that, but again, I don't even think Foxy is going to stay. Which one is Foxy? Hold on. Are you actually any good? You're psychically hypersensitive, which sucks. But you are good at social and mining, so you're not terrible. I don't like the psychically thing. Let's go on ahead and release this person. Why did you release them in the base? Son of a bitch. I swear to God, if this ends our freaking colony. Cuevas is gonna be fucking miserable now. Alright, let's see how it plays out. Okay, Cuevas survived. Cuevas, go kill Foxy. Yoshi, what are you doing? Okay, they're running. I'm not gonna follow. Fuck. That is so terrible. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna change your bed over to there. We'll just uninstall that one later. Has somebody treated you? No. You need to... Not assigned to doctoring. Is it you then? What's going on? Why can't I... Yoshi? Oh, you're in a state. Okay, so we need to turn that on for Lawson. He sucks at it, but we need to do it. I forgot that she was binge eating the whole time. So that's great. Cuevas is going to be in a very bad mood now. For a long time. That's great. That's just... Okay, well, Nelson's crying over spilled milk. Yeah, I'm not shocked. You're gonna be a break risk for a while, I think. Oh, we're out of power. Oh. Yeah, okay. Corpse obsession, great. No, no, you did not. He dug up their dead kid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's so fucked. And he put it on the table. No. Bury your daughter back, please. Thank you. That's fucked. That's such a fucked up thing to do. Okay, well. So that's a thing that happened, apparently. Don't know why that happened. Anyways, we're gonna pretend it didn't and go about our day. Production. Let's see here. Right? The man is iron-willed, that's how. He is Lord, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go on ahead and put down an art bench. Another. It's just one person with a bow, I think. Oh, he's attacking immediately. Hold on. He's got a club. Okay. Well, we're down a man, so y'all get out here and get ready for a fight. Oh, is he not? Okay, never mind. I'll just keep them selected and wait for the attack order, and yeah, we'll go from there. Yoshi is kind of out by herself, though, so we need to be really careful about that. Not like that. Get up. Whoop. Yoshi's a good shot, apparently, at least. Good job. Good job. Okay, Yoshi, go on ahead and capture him. Are you useful for anything? No, you are terrible. You got good skills, but you have, like, really, really bad, disallowed stuff. Alright, I think it's about time to start doing some of this stuff. Well, let's haul. Okay, he finally snapped out of it. We don't want to waste anything on you, no medicine. How about you? Some bruises, not a big deal. Okay. Alright, corn's almost grown, doing good. Gonna get another rice crop here soon too. We're still in summer, so we got some time definitely. We got a good little stockpile of rice right there that ain't going to really cause any problems for us. It's mostly staying frozen, so you know. Good job. Taking care of your hubby. Starvation. Ooh. Oh, nobody fed him. So when somebody is recovering, they won't feed themselves and they require somebody else to feed them. Sometimes, if they get too busy, they won't do it. Let's hold that urgent. It's important. That's medicine. Sometimes if the people get busy, they won't do it, and the person will be forced to go feed themselves. It can be detrimental if the person can't walk, though. So we do need to watch that. In this case, he just had some bruises. I wasn't too worried about him, so I didn't pay much attention. But somebody probably just didn't feed him. Ah, solar flare. That's great. So solar flare basically just shuts off all electronics. The only electronic that we currently have is the cooler in the fridge area. Not a huge deal. These things will stay mostly intact. Solar flare can last for quite a while. Doesn't give us any indication how long it'll last, but you know, it'll be alright. Already ended. Done. How did we do on our research? Very great. Okay, so we do need to put somebody to research. Looks like Yoshi is our girl. So we don't want to give off too many things that will take up Yoshi's time. So what are you doing right now, Yoshi? You are resting. Oh, it is nighttime. Okay. Let's see here. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? We could set up some artwork. People happier. I mean, people are kind of happy right now. We may not have to worry about that right now. It might be about time to start setting up a wall, though. So let's go into structure. got limestone, so let's do that. And what we're gonna do is from like right. Why is that doing that? Okay, weird. We're gonna build a wall that comes out to about here, and then we're gonna cut across like that. And for now, we'll just put down some limestone doors right here and here. Just to wall ourselves off for now. We'll put a kill box out here eventually. It'll be out this way. But just for now, to deal with all the freaking mad creatures that keep being sent out, you know. Oh, good. She's researching. Great. This will just be really good for that. Got plenty of limestone blocks. I might want to make this to where it only does limestone, just to ensure that we have some similarity to all of this stuff. So far, so good. We're not in the worst of spots. Randy Random has been kind of a prick. I'm not gonna lie. But so the chance of the betrayal like that is actually pretty low. So Randy Random kind of fucked us on that one. And it was worse that Huevas had kind of gotten smitten by Foxy and then ended up killing her. Which, yeah, that's going to be a long... It expires in 27 days. But he did kill her and get a buff from that. So that's actually a good thing. I didn't know that she was the leader. So him killing her was actually kind of good because it kind of negates the debuff. Yoshi, sweetie, go to bed. Okay. There you go. Yeah, that's not the worst thing that could have happened, honestly. Okay, let's see. And just so you know, hauling is really low priority, so this kind of stuff will just be done when like no one has anything to do. And right now people have a lot of stuff to do, so it's going to be a bit before a lot of this stuff gets hauled. I guess I could haul these too. Inspired surgery? We don't do a lot of surgery, so this isn't going to matter. If we are doing surgery, something went terribly, terribly wrong. Hey, you're really low quality. Never mind. How much beauty do you provide? Not very much. Okay, so you're not worth dragging in. What about you? How much beauty do you provide? Quite a bit. It might be worth dragging in. Sometimes you can find these things around, and it's a good idea to drag them into your base. Sometimes it isn't. Ooh, silver. Oh no, that's plasteel. Ooh, good find. That's very rare. Okay. I think we're doing all right for now. Are they out of stone blocks? Yes. Who is supposed to build them? No, I don't want to give to Yoshi. You have no twos, really? Okay, well, you can start crafting them. Fuck that. Yeah, just get to work. You're not good at it, but it doesn't matter because the only thing that we're crafting right now is stone blocks, and you don't have to really be good at it. But it'll also bring a skill up. Do you have passion for it? No. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. You're good at you've got passion for art. You might do that. I also do know that Huevas is a cannibal. We will probably do absolutely nothing with it, though, because of the amount of debuffs that it causes on people that are not cannibals, which is, you know, everybody else. So, this room that I'm building right here is in preparation for batteries. Ooh, fall has begun. Let's get all this stuff in. That's important. We want those in. Okay, let's see here. We will get one corn harvest. It should harvest in fall. I'm not mistaken, it's not until winter time that we lose crops here. I forget exactly when it was. But they'll stop growing them when the time comes. Not a lot of wind. That's okay. Almost finished here, not bad. Why did I thought I made those limestone. Could have sworn I made those limestone doors, but that's okay. They'll be fine as wood right now. It's temporary, so. Yes, research my batteries. Research, yes, I need them. We're really gonna need them, so we have no power. Good. Good to hear it. That's what I wanted to hear. No power. What are these? Sandstones? Man, they're never. And boom. Okay, so now that we have a walled-in area. Ooh, cargo pods. Let's see what that is. What? Oh. Is that kibble? No, that's pemmican. Okay. Allow haul urgently. It's food. Might as well. If I'm not mistaken, it's food that Fink can eat as well. Where is Fink? Fink? There you are. How are you doing? You're doing all. Okay, so now that we're walled in, we're gonna set up a zone, okay? This zone is actually a really important zone. Okay, we're gonna go to manage areas, and we're actually going to rename this one. We'll just call this safety. No, yeah, we'll just call it safe. Okay. And then we are going to paint safe, and we're going to basically make safe anything inside of the walls and inside of our fortress. Okay. And the reason for this is that if we have like a mad creature attack, I can just be like, hey, look, everything can only stay in here. Like, no, nothing about that. So I can go, where is it? Right here. So I could say, hey, you know, you have to go here, you know, and then everything will go there. Or I can do the same for Fink. I could say, you know what, Fink, you should stay in the safety of our base. Like, I will never let him go outside of the walls. He will always be in this area. Just so I don't have to worry about him. Because if he wanders out there, well, hell, there's things like foxes and stuff out here that will hunt him and try to kill him. But they can't come in here because they can't get through the doors. So this place is safe, so we're going to restrict him to that. And if we ever run into a case where we need to restrict our people to it, we can as well. So yeah, you know, good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, we got some corn. It is not getting harvested though. Why? I think she was doing it and then had to stop to eat. Yeah, okay. So we have safe is good for Lord Finkerton. I agree, Bella. Safe is good for Fink. Okay. A 30-year-old hunter named Alex is calling from nearby. She is being chased by pirates from the fearful brigands. Begs for safety and offers to join. Group of pirates is composed of a scavenger gunner and a thrasher, which means that they have guns. I don't think we do this. I think this is too dangerous. We don't know enough about Alex because there's no information available. Yeah, I don't think we do this. I don't think we do this. This is too much of a risk for us, so no. Goodbye. Sorry, Alex, you're dead. You thought it said Alex Jones. Except for Alex Jones, Goose. The deserter. Haladius Dukid, a line infanteer, is calling from nearby. He's deserted an army of the Green Empire and is being hunted by a loyalty squad. He wishes to join you at Finkelberg. Knows the location of key outposts containing everything we need to develop psychic powers. If you accept, you will become an enemy of the Green Empire. The pursuing loyalty squad will attack immediately. It is composed of a single trooper. Only accept if you wish to fight against the Green Empire. I don't think we want to make an enemy out of an entire empire. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Oh, this is something about the nobility thing. I don't think there's anything we can do with this. Royal tribute collector from the Green Empire is approaching. Ah, good thing we didn't make friends with, or didn't make enemies with the Green Empire, eh? You can expect a tribute collector to arrive roughly twice a year as long as you're not enemies with the Green Empire. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to make enemies with the Green Empire. They sound like a tough organization. They've got nobility stuff, which means they've got psychic powers and they've got guns. So we don't want to mess with that right now. Harvest botched. Lawson, what are you doing to me out here, boy? Stop it. Oh, God. Okay, Lawson, maybe you don't need to be doing anything with plant cutting. Yeah, just walk away, Lawson. Transport pod crash. Come to location. Okay, hold on. We got a person here. Moat's con artist. He is a psychopath. He is jealous. He is incapable of violence. But he's really good at social, medical, animals, and he has a passion for mining. I mean, I don't think we're going to keep him, but a psychic with a gun, that sounds like a great plan. Yeah, no, it's a terrible plan in this game. We are not ready for that kind of stuff. So, and we've got enough enemies as it is. We don't need more. So I don't think that pissing off an entire faction is the move. Let's see here. Prisoner, no medicine, you're not worth it. And we're going to release you eventually. Major risk. Are you still upset about the other stuff? Yep, you're still upset about the lover. Boy, when we lose our low expectations for an early colony, yeah, we're gonna have a hard time keeping you happy. Outdoor temperature is going to reach -2 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we need to build a tailor bench. We don't have anything to produce. Hold on. Isn't there tribal wear? I want to look at it. Why won't you let me look at it? Oop, Green Emperor left us a gift. Oh, he just left us a spear. Thanks? Question mark? Okay, anyways, I think that the tribal wear will keep us warm enough. But I don't think we have anything to make it with. We got like 9 leather. 15 burnt skin. And I haven't been growing any crops that will allow us to create clothing like devil strand or cotton. We'd have to hunt for that. We don't really have worthwhile hunting. We might just have to do some campfire trickery and make it work. We might have to be spending some time inside during the winter. If we can get batteries up, I wouldn't mind putting some batteries around, or some heaters around inside, and put some vents to kind of let the whole place get warm. But as it stands, I don't think that that's going to happen in time. They're getting some hauling done, which isn't bad to see. They're out of places to dump stockpile stuff. So let's just expand that real quick so that maybe they'll haul some of these rocks as well. Yeah, perfect. Clean up the inside a little bit. Get those rocks out of the way. That'll really help with movement through the base. Eventually, we are going to want somebody. Now, we need other people more right now. Like, we need a good cook, for example. Eventually, we're going to want somebody who is, like, completely low-skilled just to do hauling and cleaning. Because it's going to become such a problem for us. But, yeah, for now, I guess we're okay. How much wood do we have? We have quite a bit of wood. Let's go ahead and put up some torches. I'm a little slow on, where were the torches? Under furniture? Yep. Okay, let's just put some torches in the bedrooms, just for now. And put one in there, and one in there. Might as well put one in there, too. Just to kind of light it up a little bit, get rid of the darkness debuff. They don't like it. Also, the torches will provide a moderate amount of heat. For the coming winter months. Not a crazy amount, but it's a good amount. Oh, meteorite. Compacted machinery. Cool. But not necessary right now. Not worth even considering looking at right now, honestly. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So that'll also help her research faster, because researching in the darkness actually creates a speed debuff. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. What was that? I didn't see what came up. Minor break risk, maybe? I don't know. Okay, good. I'm seeing some people cleaning, which means that we don't have a lot of jobs. Let's see here. Well, if you're gonna be having some problems, why don't we go on ahead and do some mining? Now, in case if you're wondering why I'm doing this, what we are trying to do here is put down vents. Now, we'll have to put down walls for it, but that's okay. This will help to stabilize the temperature through the whole base. And it will allow us to build like a heater or something like that to basically heat the base, so to speak. We may have to build several, but it will help with just general... Oh, transport pod crash. Why did they... What? Oh. Okay, sorry. I didn't even notice it did that. So, the game tries to default to prisoner beds. Little known fact for all of y'all. No, not prisoner, medical. Thank you. This one can be Lawson and Yoshi. And then this one right here can be... Wait, let's go. Where did that transport pod crash at? I didn't get to go to it. Crap. Oh, there it is. Bush. Ooh, you ain't doing too good, Bush. Blood loss, blood loss, blood loss. Where's the... I thought blood loss was... Oh, down here. 6 hours. Oh, you're an intellectual. You're a female, sickly child church psychic. You're psychically hypersensitive, and you are an intellectual, which means you would be really, really good at researching. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's try and rescue her. May not make it in time, but we'll see. She dies very rapidly, I will say that. 5 hours. Will we save you? Okay, you are officially unconscious. Okay, I think we just saved her. Yeah, she's saved. Unless if she gets infection, which is possible, she's safe at this point. Now she may choose not to stay with us. She may choose to just reward us, or she might just walk away. But we'll give it a shot. If this individual does join us, we'll name her after somebody here. Batteries! Yay, okay, hold on. We need, what's the next thing that we're gonna need? We need... Whoop! Badabba. Devil Strand. Good early game clothing that we can work on. Yeah. So we can build batteries. Battery. Boop, boop. Uh-oh. How bad is the infection? Alright, let's see here. Minor infection. Immunity. Okay, so basically, like, what we're looking for is the immunity to be faster than the progress at the top. And it is not. So that's not good. Possible that this infection will kill her. Use good medicine. Okay. It's possible that the good medicine will help. It's also possible that it'll do absolutely nothing. Welcome to Rimworld. One more battery right here. And then we will also put a door right here so that all of the batteries can be accessed. Bush joined. Okay. So Bush joined us. This is potentially good news. Are you a good doctor? Yes. 1. And that being said, let's get rid of doctor priority on you. You are going to be our #1 researcher. Drop that back down to 3. Bush, you're going to be spending all your time doing that. Okay. I'm glad to see that Bush joined, but I don't know if you survive or not. I don't think you survive, Bush. And this might cause a major debuff. So if she dies, the colony's going to be really upset because the colonist died. Let's see what happens with good medicine. It's going to be close. I don't think she survives. I'm pretty sure that infection kills her. We'll just have to watch, though. Nothing to do for it at this point, other than to just see how far she can get. If she does survive, we will start naming them after the dungeon delinquents. This individual is an intellectual and psychically hypersensitive. So what do you think, Babs? Do we name it after Bella? Babs isn't paying attention to me. Got it. Cool. Oh, well, did you hear what I said? What? Oh, sorry about that. Okay. I didn't think you were a bad wife. Hush your mouth. Let's see here. It may not matter. Oh, immunity is up. Okay, Bush is gonna survive. All right. I think we're gonna name this one Bella. Boop. Bella. Welcome to the team. You're gonna be our researcher. Yeah. Welcome to the colony. Sickly and psychic tracks. Yeah, see? Exactly. We're also going to give you this bed right here. And we're going to give you a torch. Hey, well, would you look at that? A mad tortoise. We'll kill it later. Come morning, we'll kill the mad tortoise. It'll be out here somewhere. Okay, let's see here. Fink, how you doing there, Fink? You're doing good. You like Yoshi. Okay, yeah. You're still just... Oop, medical emergency, Bella. Sorry, I thought you were good. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You'll have immunity before the infection kills you, so. That's how infections work in this game. Basically, like, the infection will slowly kill you. And this is true of, like, all diseases in this game as well. It will slowly kill you until you gain an immunity, and then once you gain an immunity, that percentage will just start dropping, and once you gain immunity, you're safe, as long as you didn't die. That being said, there are some diseases that could be spread even when you have immunity, but they're not very common. There is plague, which can do that. That's kind of a problem, because it's difficult to cure plague, and difficult to get an immunity on. Normally, plague is a death sentence, and plague likes to spread very, very quickly. So, you know, that's a thing that happens. Okay, so this can no longer grow. None of this can grow either, but it's ready to harvest. So they're going to harvest this and not replant it. We are officially getting into the winter months. You can already start to see some of the cold on the ground here. We've got batteries. We've got vents. Maybe we just need to put in a heater. Let's put down some power over to this wall right here. Ooh, cold snap. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to put down heaters. And I also want to set up another zone because we need to stay inside. Manage areas. New area, and we are going to call this one indoors. Okay. And we are going to manage the indoor area. And we're going to say, you know what? All of this is indoors. And then what we are going to do is that we're going to set everybody, including Fink, to indoors. No more going outside, people. Sorry. Too cold out there. Oh, hold on. Temporarily. Go do that thing. Yeah, get that too. Might as well. Yeah, you know what? Nah. Don't care. We got enough. Indoors. So this thing is going to attempt to get this place to a nice 21 degrees Celsius. It seems to be doing that just fine. And you'll see that that does spread to the other rooms, so this whole place is heated up nicely. It is -4 outside right now. So it's doing a good job. Now that thing is going to draw a shitload of power. So we'll just have to keep an eye on our batteries. Right now our battery situation seems pretty good. The good thing is that this place will draw almost no power. Well, actually, it's drawing a ton of power and I don't know why. It should not. It's weird. With it being 4 degrees, actually -11 outside, Jesus. Yeah, plants are going to start dying from the cold. That's expected. If it gets too cold in here, we do have wood. We can make a fire. We'll just go from there. You know what? Let's go on ahead. We are going to be very, very limited on what we can do while we're stuck inside during the cold snap. So let's just go on ahead and dig this out. Is there any other recreation that we can put down? No, I mean, these things are all huge and take cloth that we don't have. We could do the horseshoe pins. How big is the radius on that? Pretty friggin' huge. Okay, so no, let's not do that. Oh, let's see here. Let's go on ahead and put down a hand tailor bench, and while we're at it, let's get some chairs for all of these, because that will increase the time that they were willing to spend doing those tasks, and it'll also increase their comfort while they're doing them. Oh, we don't need any security stuff right now. We'll make sandbags later. Need warm clothing. Yeah, well, we're stuck inside anyways. We really don't need any of this stuff at this point. We can go on ahead and put the party spot in here. Might as well do it. Caravan spot, go on ahead and set it where it needs to be as well. Marriage spot, might as well. Just in case anybody decides to get married. None of those require anything for us to do. We already got the temperature in there. You guys will see some stuff in here that is for stuff that we're going to be doing later. Ooh, ceiling fan cools a room by circulating air. Includes a built-in lamp. Neat. That's mod stuff, not base game. Well, that heater seems to be working just fine. So that's good. Hey, do you have a weapon? You do not. What's your skills? You're not very good at anything. Okay, just equip that. Okay, so we really don't have anything to do while we're stuck inside. So let's make a statue of a colonist. Can we choose who to do it of? No? Okay, never mind. I was gonna make a statue for the dead daughter, but can't do that. That's fine. This is always the hard part of this game. Trying to get stuff done when you can't go outside. All right, let's start smoothing some bedrooms then. Okay, like that. That'll give them something to do. Let's also smooth out that. Just to make it look good. It'll give them stuff to do. Yeah. It's gonna benefit us very, very heavily in the future, so. I apologize for the ugly look of it, but that is just how this stuff goes. because right now this stuff is really, really ugly. Like there's a room display. Beauty display. Here you go. All of this is like -1 and -2. I don't know if you can see that on stream very well, but like this stuff is like really, really ugly. So smoothing it will actually increase that a bit and make it a little bit more functional for us. How you doing, Bella? Searching. Okay. You're doing exactly what you should be. So no complaints there. You are also one of the happier colonists, funny enough. That's actually really good. Burning passion for my work, recreationally satisfied, spacious interior, comfortable. Yeah, y'all are going to be trapped indoors until this cold snap goes away. It's -21 outside. Jesus. Okay. Well, luckily it's nice and warm inside, so. Oh, Lawson is smoothing. I was trying to figure out what the heck he was doing. I forgot about that. You happy? What? Yeah, I know, right? Hashtag unrealistic. Structure. We want to make this out of limestone. Place that. It's going to look a little weird. My bad. But you know what? It'll just have to do. Yep. Minor break risks. Need warm clothes. Well, I mean, it's -20 something outside. Everybody needs cold snore. Psychic soothe male. Ah, good. We got one of the very few good psychic things that goes on. Normally those things will screw you. They will be like, you know, everybody's pissed for like a week, but this is going to make all the men happy. Which is actually good because, you know, Cuevas really needs that, honestly. So, no idea how long it'll last, but we'll just accept it while it's here. So, Yoshi, you are not doing anything. Why not? Can you not do construction? Go on ahead. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll allow Yoshi to do some of the construction there. We'll turn that off afterwards. Warmed up substantially outside to about 2 degrees Celsius. What are our people currently rated for as far as their equipment? 6C is the lowest they can handle very well. 6C. You can handle up to -45 because you have a parka on, so you're okay. Yeah, no, they really... Go put out the fire, please, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to one of the most annoying parts of this game. That is what is referred to as a zit. Basically, you lose all of your electricity and shit blows up and sets on fire. I actually have a mod for dealing with this, but it requires some research in order to get to that point. If you look under here, there is... where the hell are they? Auto door, batteries, microelectronics, piano, harpsichord, harp, smithing, long blade. There it is. Basic fuses right there. Fuses will, instead of, we might actually go on ahead and do that after Devil Strand too. Yeah. Basic fuses, research it. So what they will do is that you can build them and they will eat up the zit. Sounds like something a well-trained IT guy can handle. Yeah, not when your entire base is made out of wood. Fire is actually kind of terrible. Puts out fire. Yeah, exactly. Fire is actually super dangerous in this game. Like super, super dangerous. Especially if it's indoors, because it can heat up a room like super fast, obviously, because you know the room's on fire. But like even walking into the room briefly can do severe damage to your colonists, to the point where they can't go in and put out the fire because it's not in real life. I mean, yeah, but like the thing is that in real life, I can call the fire department and go, yo, hose this shit down, or I can go get a water hose. In this, you like have to like stamp the fires out. There's no other way of dealing with fire in this game. So like your characters like get a bunch of burns and stuff, but like I said, if it's indoors, the room will get super hot, and even so much as opening the door to the room can like severely injure your pawns to the point of them like being completely incapable of doing anything about the fire, and you just have to let it burn. And if you have a lot of wood in your colony, that pretty much means everything that you've built, you know, it could just all go up in flames like that. So, you know. Anyways, you know what? Yeah. Just a quicker way through, that's all. And never mind. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. Doing pretty good so far. How cold is it outside? You have learned a way to... Oh, this is another one of those escape the planet thing. We're not going to worry about this. It's going to be a long while before we can do anything about that. We don't have anything to make parkas with. So, when spring comes, we need to plant... Zone, growing zone. We need to plant a thing... Let's do at least like 100. So yeah, 112. And we will make this for Devil Strand. So Devil Strand is a... Okay, so it takes Stevie 5 hours to show up because he broke the hose on the way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bella. That's... See, you understand. Oh, I need to cut those trees down too. So Devil Strand. Devil Strand is a mushroom, as it shows there, that can be used to make cloth in this game. It's kind of OP early game. It's a very, very good defensive garment for early game that you can make from pretty much nothing. So we're going to use it because we need all the advantages that we can get. So once spring comes, they'll plant a whole bunch of Devil Strand there, and once we grow it, we'll start setting up some tasks to basically make everybody in the entire colony a full suit of Devil Strand equipment, including jackets. Now, we could make parkas, probably not going to. It doesn't get cold enough here to do that. I think that once we get everybody in good Devil Strand equipment with a jacket, everybody's going to be able to handle the basics of the cold. They won't be able to handle cold snaps, but as has been proven, we've got a way to deal with cold snaps. We can also probably unrestrict people. And we can let Fink out. You can go out into the safe area, boy. Self-tamed raccoon. Okay, so... Do we slaughter the raccoon for food? I'll let y'all think on that one. We're probably about to end it pretty soon, but we'll do a little bit more. Yeah. But we need to decide whether Rocket Raccoon... Having too many pets can be a really big problem in this game, so I'm only going to allow like 1 or 2 more of these, like, kind of definitely no on the raccoon pet. Okay, so we've got one saying yes and one saying no. I might leave it up to Babs. Okay. No, the reason that we don't want all the pets is because eventually I'm going to want something that will actually produce something for me, like eggs or milk. And it's probably going to be Muffalo, to be honest, because they're in the map and I can probably eat them. Ooh, I got my fuses. Cool. Okay, so what do I want to do next? Probably solar panels to supplement our power. Yeah, that's a good one. Psychic Soothe is ending. Oh, animal filth. Filth producing animals is indoors. Oh, is it the raccoon? Yeah, no, you're dead. You're dead to me. Slaughter. Fink doesn't produce filth, but the raccoons apparently do, which means that he's just going to make this whole place filthy and everybody's going to hate it. So he's dead. Well, I do have the animal zone set towards safe, I think. Oh no, he didn't take that on. Never mind. Yeah, he just let himself in. So. You. Prioritize it. Prioritize slaughtering the raccoon. Thank you. Bye, raccoon. Okay. Well, I think that that's a pretty good place to stop for the evening after killing the raccoon. Very, very interesting first session for this. Randy Random has not disappointed. It's been kind of all over the place. Let's see, to give some of the highlights, we had visitors betray us, a whole bunch of wild animals go absolutely nuts and try to attack us. We had the daughter of Lawson and Yoshi fall out of the sky and die. And then they had to bury her. And then we had Huevas, yeah, whatever his name is, dig her up and put her on the dining room table. We survived a couple of raids, but they were all really minor raids. I think the biggest thing that we had to do, Fink has risen to God Emperor. Oh God. Fink has taken over the entire colony. I was thinking Lawson was probably going to be the head of the colony, but I'm guessing it's going to be Fink at this point. Wherever Fink is. Where is Fink? 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 Am I overlooking Fink? Where's Fink? Oh, there he is. There you go. There's your god, Fink. Your Lord and Savior, Fink. Yeah, good first session. We'll definitely continue this at some point in the future. I might just make this like a bi-weekly thing, or maybe I'll just do it occasionally here and there. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. We'll be naming more and more people as we go. So, you know, we'll kind of bring y'all in a little bit on this, but I happen to really love Rimworld. It's one of my favorite games. But like I said, we're going to cut it there. Next stream that we have scheduled is for Thursday with me and Babs. Don't know what we're going to do. We might try and get a group together if we can get some the rest of the delinquents to join us. We might try and do a group game. And then after that, it would be next Tuesday. We don't have anything for this weekend, unless if some of the other people are doing streams, I don't know it. But I know that we had talked to Krasman a little bit in our Discord, and he was talking about wanting to do more with Twitter. So if you got the Twitter, just pay attention there. You might see some stuff pop up with us streaming, kind of figuring out our schedules and everything like that, and who's going to do that. Goose just said in chat that he might try Baldur's Gate 3 Sunday. I did know that there were a couple of people that were saying, myself included, that were saying that we might try and do Baldur's Gate stream. So yeah, Sunday might be the day for that. It would be this coming Sunday if I'm not wrong. But look forward to some of that stuff. Anyways, we're going to go on ahead and call it for the night. I thank you all for coming out, and we hope to see you again very soon. Bye, everybody.